My name is Hajime Hota. I'm actually an AI specialist. It's not insurance specialist, to be honest, but I just wanted to talk about how the recent AI technologies called large language models are changing a lot of the business processes in the insurance industry. So I am a co-CEO of Cinnamon AI, and this company is a very AI specialized company, which is specialized in intelligent document processing. So we are dealing with tons of documents. And actually before ChatGPT kind of technology came up, we struggle a lot, to be honest, because so much of a contextual texts are too complicated for a very simple AI models to understand. But the large language models change a lot. So today I just want to introduce how we adapt to the large language models and how this changes the whole processes of in the insurance industry. So maybe I guess most of you guys are familiar with the ChatGPT. This is basically the Q&A stuff. If we ask question, then the answer will come up. And then this LLM, the large language models, are very robust in terms of any kind of questions we can ask. Then if we just make a good prompt, we can get an answer. So actually everybody is thinking of very general questions like how would the insurance policy look like kind of things. But if we put the insurance policy book or the rule book in the prompt, then just trying to figure out, for example, the 50 years old this condition person can get a claim or not. This kind of very, very specific question is also within the capability of the ChatGPT with the GPT-4. So that is a very amazing thing. And then I just want to emphasize that just using ChatGPT is not working pretty well. So what we need to do is to combine a lot of technologies, including maybe the multiple large language models, not only a GPT, but other models like Llama-based one. And also, we need a lot of customizations. So I just want to talk a little bit about how we are tackling with those things. So, I just want to emphasize again that the customizability of the model or customizability of the questions that we are asking is the key to utilizing all of those questions. And then with such a customization, for example, we can overcome a lot of privacy issues. Yeah, I understand that in for example, the claim processing processes, then we need to deal with very, very specific personal data, which cannot be even uploaded on the cloud side. But we have on-premises based large language models like that. And then actually the Llama-based, the model can work 92% as good as ChatGPT with the GPT-4. So it's not bad at all with the very specific use cases. Then we can overcome a lot of privacy issues. And also we can, if we make a very, very good right on the spot kind of prompt to LLM, then we can even understand the policies, or even we can connect this person can get a claim, kind of very highly contextual problems as well. In our experiment, if we just use a GPT-4, with a very, very specific technical questions, hundreds of questions about the rule book, 30 or 32 questions can be correct, and then all the rest is wrong. But with a lot of customizations, infusing a lot of insurance-specific knowledge, then the score can be up to 80% above accuracy. So it's amazingly good with the customizations. So we are actually our vendors, we are vendors and collaborating with a lot of consulting companies. We are proposing a whole big picture of how the insurance companies can adapt to the AI models. And then, like our basic proposal with a lot of consulting companies is so-called Knowledge Hub. This is like LLM, customized for you. And then with such an LLM, of course, this is a very, very virtual context, and we need to implement a lot of parts of the AI. But anyway, we can read like CRM data. We can read reports. We can read a lot of compositional logs, including the voice. And also, like we have a lot of operational data, including, let's say, the RPA models, and also like maybe some of the companies really need more of the organizational changes, and also like the deal docs and the contracts, rule books, and all those kind of like documents. We can like virtually put all of those data into the LLM kind of models rather than a very, very structured database. And then such a like LLM can be utilized for many, many use cases, including like a demand forecasting, or including the automation of the document reading and writing kind of things, optimizing the AI with the start like logistics or like customer interactions, like customer support. And then one of the very, very fabulous use cases that we have already implemented is a FAQ extraction. So with like a very specific insurance product, it's very difficult for even the customer support people to understand what it is inside. And then actually in the manual process of defining how to communicate with the clients is a massive load. And then LLM can help those kind of things very easily, because that thing can extract automatically what is the key point, what is the difference from the other product kind of thing. So this is one of the way how to utilize those things. But the journey to that level of the whole process innovation is a little bit difficult. So actually, like we need to start from maybe a single or two or three use cases first. So like how we approach to, for example, the Dai-ichi Insurance, which is our very big investor, is like let's start tens of POCs. And what we can do now, what we can invest a little bit more data annotation to make it possible, or what is like the things that we can immediately work on. So like we need to start from an assessment level, and then gradually tackling the problems, and then finally we can implement such a big things. But a very important thing is we need to have a vision. So like we need to have this kind of vision. Let's build up such a knowledge hub concept. Then a lot of technologies can converge into a very big vision. Otherwise, every single like software modules can be scattered around. And also another very big hurdles or the obstacles that we face with exactly the change management that like was talked in the last session. So like we need to have a very powerful like opinions to let everybody understand that this is an important thing. Anyhow, yeah, this is a little bit conceptual pictures, which is a little bit difficult for me to talk about every exact things in this like limited time. I just want to pick up a bit of the key points. This is like a double harvesting loop, which means that like with a lot of experiences of the operations, the model itself can be self-growing, so that next year that large language models or the AI models can be even better than this year. And then like 5 years later, after accumulating a lot of know-hows, then like gradually, the operation is even more automated, or even more better, even easier for everyone to adapt. And then such a concept is very necessary to make a big picture to start this kind of innovations. And then also another very key point that I wanted to highlight is that one is AI is getting better, and then another one, another benefit is if, like for example, a COVID things happen or some other like big incidences happen, AI automation will be very important for the operational resilience. So maybe a 3 times bigger operation can be easily deployed with the power of AI. And so that is why we are encouraging the just start thinking about how to utilize the large language models with us. Thank you very much, and please feel free to contact with me anytime. The email is here. Thank you very much.